Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Saki Does Stuff. And today we are gonna continue on with the 1957 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham. Today we're gonna work on the seats, basically. I need to look online because I'm not sure what type of material the seats are made of. Like if there's any carpeting or whatever, if there's more carpeting on the door panels, I would like to flock that, but what we're gonna do today is concentrate on the seats, because if they weren't leather, I'm sure they were vinyl, not cloth. So what we're gonna do, when I was a kid, I built a AC Cobra kit, and instead of spray painting a gloss black on the interior parts, because it would make it too shiny, I kind of wanted to give them that freshly armored look, or whatever, putting a protectant on your either leather or vinyl seats. And I found that if you brush paint or spray paint, I like to brush paint it because I like a little texture on it to make it actually look like a seat. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take some flat black. We're going to paint the seats in flat black. And then after that dries, I'm going to put a gloss coat over it. It kind of gives it that protected sheen without making it look super glossy, is what we're going after here. And now that I rearranged all my paints, I kind of got to look to see where they're all at. Okay, here we go, flat black. Gotta shake it up real good because these things have been sitting forever. You bet. Gotta get up and check the camera every now and then because I haven't recorded nothing in a while and I'm not sure if I'm in the frame or not. Because I'm not a professional video person, obviously. If you've seen any of my videos anyway. Probably thinking, what in the world is this guy doing on YouTube? But, you know, it's all for fun. Okay, that's probably good enough. Yeah, excuse me. Alright, we have a front and a back seat. This is the back seat according to the instructions, but the front seat needs the back glued on. So what we're gonna do, snip that off, that, get rid of this off here, and we are going to take our little file here and just smooth that out a little bit. Take care of any flash, because there is a bit of flash on this. Yep, I'm not even on camera here. Well, be nice if you could see what I'm doing, right? Okay, let's move the floor away. Last time we flocked it, like I said, I'm very happy by the way that turned out, but let's get that off camera and concentrate on these seats, and hopefully I can get them in frame. A little more here. Don't want to go too much. We don't want to give a bit. Okay, go to the front seat, which is the one we're going to have to glue the back onto. Get rid of the flash again. Alright, get me a paper towel here and wipe these down so there isn't a whole lot of dust on it. I don't plan on entering any of these models into the IPMS show, so you model guys will know what that means. Okay, so the back seat, we'll just stick you right there for now. And we need to clip off the back of the front seat. Yeah, look at all the flash by the steering wheel. It's actually the worst part of it. All in all, the kit's not really that bad, considering. Yeah, I could probably live with that. I'm gonna wipe down here. Okay, so we're gonna take our front seat. We gotta find the difference between the bottom and the top. I believe this is the way we need to go. Yes, like that. All right. So now what we're gonna do is take our Tamiya extra thin cement. I really like this stuff. And we're gonna glue our seat pieces together. Make sure they're lined up. Gotta make sure that the gets a good bond. I'm gonna do it in sections, because as I learned from my wing on my P40, you can't just throw that stuff in there. It does dry pretty quick, but I do want it to have a good bond and be as tight as possible. To the sides. And that stuff does, I'm sure it's pretty toxic to breathe in the vapors, but it does smell a lot better than the old style Testors tube glue that I used to use as a kid. All right, you gotta hit this end here quick. And I think we're done with the glue for now. Put that off to the side, let this dry a bit. Okay, now it's back heavy, it tips over. Yeah, we'll probably start painting the back so that's dried by the time we we'll let that sit in. We'll move to the back seat actually first. That way we got the give this a good chance to dry up. Okay, put the clippers back over here, get the old paint brushes down. Probably use the big brush to get this painted in a hurry. A little crusty from the last run, but it's nice and clean. Loosen it up a little bit. So now we're going to take our flat black. Like I said, I'm going to brush paint it, because I would like to have, even though the model's got some texture to it, I kind of like the look of the brush lines. It cures pretty smooth, but it also gives it that textured look that a real seat would have. And if I had my spray booth, I would be spraying this, but hasn't come in yet. And then again, like I said, the brush gives it a little bit of a texture. And if you didn't remember, I'm going to go all black on this car. I've always wanted one of these, and they're just way beyond my budget. These things are worth tens of thousands of dollars. Make sure I get in between all the lines here. It's nice to finally be building this. And actually, that's the bottom of the seat. I thought it was the top. But now looking at it, this part here that I'm touching with my brush is supposed to be silver, according to the instructions. But I am going to consult my friend Mr. Google and get some photos of what these actually look like back in the day, because I'd like to make it as accurate as possible. I know the interior you're not really going to see much of, but it's one of them things where it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm also going to remember that, oh yeah, I kind of messed up the interior on that one. Yeah, I think that's pretty good coverage. I'm not going to paint the inside for obvious reasons. We don't want to have a bad glue bond. So now let's start with the back of the front seat. Excuse me. And that's why I put a piece of plastic over my plans, because it's kind of messy when I paint. If you haven't noticed. Kind of got globs there. We need to spread that out a little bit. We don't want it to be ruin the details. And we may find we need another coat, and that's fine too. It's the thing about building models, you're doing it to relieve stress, not create any more. So, like any hobby you do, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just make it to your liking. Like I said before, I'm apologize for it taking so long to get this build. I kind of wanted to get my room set up and all that. I'm going to go grab one of my airbrush holders so that we can stick it through there and finish painting this part. I'm gonna have to go backwards. Oh, we'll just clip it on and then we'll finish it off. Got one of these alligator clip things. Hopefully I don't snap it off there. A little more paint there. Yeah, even here under the light, I'm gonna have to get a better light system. Gotta take my glasses off so I can see if I got the whole thing. All right. A little more right there, and I think that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna grab another one of those and just kind of stick it in the deal there so we can finish it. Hopefully I don't drop it. Ooh, there we go. That's how I planned it. Watch it spin around while I try to paint it though. Hold the phone. Maybe, just maybe. Now there we go. Old Saki's learning as he goes. Gotta get creative. I probably had that all off screen too, didn't I? Yeah, probably way over there. Should probably get a monitor so I can actually see what's being recorded. Be less annoying, I suppose. Alright, so now this seat's all painted. I'm going to put you there for now. I'm going to take this over to my drying stand over here. Oh, what can I clip this to? Might have to do like a... Well, see if this works. I'll have to excuse my off-camera antics. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so there we go. Roll of duct tape there helps out quite a bit. And now, since the top of this one's kind of dry, I think I can flip it around and... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm probably better off just kind of fumbling with it. It's kind of dry right there. Let's just finish this seat off and we'll call this a video because we're already getting to 20 minutes. I like to try to keep them at 15 minutes if I can. Unless I'm going to stream a game or something. Alright. So there we go. Yep, we'll just let those dry. And I'll clean up my brush off camera and everything. But hey, we're finally doing something on this Cadillac Brougham for once. And I'm going to be cranking videos out way more frequently. Not waiting like a month or two. Like my Worth Under daily bonus ended up being a Worth Under monthly bonus. But yeah, I know there's some friends of mine have been asking me about this Cadillac video and when are you going to start working on it? Now I really don't have any excuses because the room is set up. I'm getting anxious to build some models, and so things are going to start happening instead of just talking. So anyways, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video where we glue the seats down and start working on the body of the... Well, we're going to work on the door panels next, actually. I need to Google it to see if there's any carpet on them. I don't think there is, but if it's supposed to have it, I want to put it on it because I want to flock something again. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.